Today, the State Fire Marshal's Office told Taftville volunteer firefighters in Norwich to remove their personal belongings from the firehouse, according to the Norwich Fire Chief. Thanks for joining us for the news at 11. I'm Priscilla Meza. Fox 61's Kayla Cade has more on what led to this decision and how people in the community are reacting.
A lot of the people who live here say these volunteers were like a family to them, and they're sad to see them go. There's a new fire crew in Taftville. Norwich Engine 3 is taking over. According to these signs on the fence next to the building, and many people we talked to, like Kara Dwayne, say they don't want them here.
Respect to the paid firefighters, but they don't know the area and the people. We're on a first-name basis with the volunteer firefighters.
This building was once home to several Taftville volunteer firefighters.
Majority of those volunteer firefighters are born and raised in Taftville. I called them uncle since I was 2. It means more than just the logistics of a firehouse.
The volunteer firefighters have been serving the community since 1917. That is until they say they received an eviction notice around 10 a.m. on Friday.
Driving by to work this morning, and I saw all the volunteers taking all of their stuff out when they were served their eviction notice, I believe it was.
Norwich Fire Chief Sam Wilson says this comes after long-term negotiations to live together in the same firehouse failed.
So we can run a combination firehouse for the benefit of the citizens.
He says an agreement has been sent to the Taftville Fire Chief through an attorney. It outlines how the two can operate together and maintain service with the volunteers.
We're going to honor that process, but in the interim, we need to do what's best for the citizens of Norwich.
Taftville Fire took to Facebook and said the agreement was sent to the volunteers' legal counsel with less than 1 hour for them to review it before they were evicted. Norwich Mayor Swarjeet Singh sent us a statement he originally made on March 3rd. He said, quote, "My stance remains the same and I look forward to seeing a collaborative approach from everyone to improve the reliability of service for all residents of Norwich." The Taftville Fire Company said this decision adds further unnecessary costs to Norwich taxpayers as they work to eliminate volunteers across the city for not agreeing to consolidated command.
It's a sad day in the history of the city of Norwich.
State Representative Doug Dubitsky believes the city should undo their decision.
They should respect the volunteers. Volunteer departments all over the state and all over the country are having problems attracting volunteers, except in Norwich.
Many neighbors are now worried about Norwich Fire's response times compared to Taftville.
They're the first ones to respond. They're here before ambulances and other truck companies, so it's...
Chief Wilson says they placed a computer and dispatch system to service the entire community.
We've been working out any bugs or tweaks right now, but everybody's getting used to it, but it's operating flawlessly.
Chief Wilson says they are monitoring the situation and people can always call him or the city manager with any questions or concerns.
We're here to listen, but it's also our job to provide a standard of coverage and care for everyone.
Wilson says volunteers do have the option to stay. They will be working alongside Norwich Fire personnel. In Taftville, Kayla Cade, Fox 61.